The $50,000 bonus for new ICE agent recruits is not worth it. I don't know what young person needs to hear this, but if you give me just 30 seconds, I'm sure you're going to make your decisions.
Let me get this straight. Now ICE is offering $50K sign-on bonuses and student loan forgiveness to attract new hires. I could have sworn that y'all had a problem when Biden was trying to do this.
I have a different take on those ICE bonuses that they're promoting on the internet. So a $50,000 bonus and $60,000 student loan. And there are a couple of contingencies with those. The $50,000 bonus, depending on the report you read.
If you're 18 or older, ICE is offering you $50K to join them. They're looking for 10,000 new agents. Even Superman has joined them. Yes.
And ICE is now the largest police force on the planet, with nearly $80 billion at their disposal.
So ICE promised y'all $50,000 and now they ghosted you? Welcome to the Trump University of Payday Scams. Now, you really can't make this up. ICE was out here talking about, help us deport immigrants and we'll give you a $50,000 bonus. And folks jumped up ready to play Bounty Hunter. It was like Dog the Bounty Hunter, MAGA edition. But now, now ICE is walking that back. That money, gone. The bonus, canceled. The promise, that was about as real as a $2 bill with Trump's face on it. And honestly, I'm sitting here like, how are y'all shocked by that? Y'all dealing with a man who has a rap sheet, a long rap sheet about not paying people. This is the same dude who stiffed contractors. He skipped out on lawyers. This dude even sold people fake degrees from a fake university. And y'all thought y'all was going to get paid. I need to tell you something. This was never about rewarding you. See, you were just a prop for the photo ops, the press releases, the tough on immigration talking points that Kristi Noem likes to do. You were basically a resource to be used for theatrics. And now you're left with nothing but the gas receipts and the embarrassment of the fact that you got played. Well, at least you can say you learned some lesson that millions of others have learned. When it comes to the MAGA crowd, you don't work for them. You pay for the privilege of being used. Honestly, you couldn't write this as satire or a movie if you tried to. But apparently, it ain't hard taking people for a ride because so many people don't mind being passengers.
Offering a $50,000 bonus for new hires. And they don't need a degree. They don't need anything. Their salary is over $100,000 per year. And if you're a manager at one of the camps, the ICE detention centers, $300,000, over $300,000. No degree, nothing required. Meanwhile, teachers' salary is not even the $50,000 bonus that they're receiving. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna need someone to take one for the team. Get your $50,000 and get paid. Go in there and let us know what is going on. Honestly, at this point, this is ridiculous. What the fuck? You're giving them a bonus that's higher than a teacher's salary. Teachers need degrees to be teachers. There's so many other careers. Their starting pay is way less than $50,000 and the degree is required.
Encourage agents to violate people's due process and to deport people without a court hearing. But less than 4 hours later, I sent another message. It told agents to ignore the first message and forget about the bounty plan. Now, this happened shortly after the New York Times asked ICE about this plan. A government spokesperson said that the bounty plan was never actually used, just proposed. Now, as part of Trump's mass deportation push, ICE is getting a huge increase in money, jumping from $8 billion a year to $28 billion a year. ICE is also trying to hire thousands of new agents very quickly, and they're offering big bonuses up to $50,000 to get people to join in kidnapping our neighbors. Even without the bounty plan, ICE is already deporting people much faster. In May, about 3 out of every 10 people arrested were sent away within 2 weeks. Back in January, it was only 2 out of every 10. In the last part of July, ICE was deporting about 1,300 people every single day. That's much more than less than 800 people per day they were deporting.
If I have literally not agreed with you guys that Trump is one of the most smartest presidents in the world, I take it today to agree with you guys that Trump is the most smartest president in the whole world. Can you see the tactic? Let's give them 50,000 K, forget their student loan, and let them get us to arrest more illegal immigrants. Is that not a tactic, or is this a trap? Anyways, let's get right into the video. If you have not subscribed, subscribe, like, share, and comment. Let's go there, guys.
The $50,000 bonus for new ICE agent recruits is not worth it. I don't know what young person needs to hear this, but if you give me just 30 seconds, I'm sure you're going to make your decisions. They have probably told you that you will be taking narcotics off of the streets, that you will be finding and capturing known murderers, but that is not what you'll be doing. I've been an immigration and detention advocate since 2017, and I've worked with ICE setting up visitation programs to bring people from the outside to visit people in detainment. Just this last month, ICE put out a report saying over 60% of the people detained since October have no criminal records. You will be arresting people with zero criminal records, some people who have been here nearly their whole lives. The federal government has taken out a big campaign to advertise, and I feel like at least somebody should warn you, this is not a good idea. It is not worth feeding your family, starting your family on the backs of families that you have broken up. It is not worth feeding your children at the dinner table with foods that have been gathered and harvested by the very people whose windows you will be smashing. Our undocumented neighbors collect upwards of 40% or more of our food. They feed us. They start businesses. They run soup kitchens in our churches. They're on our PTAs. Our neighbors are an integral part of our community and always have been. If you sign up now, you'll be a part of the surge that tries to deport 1 million people per year. I work in end-of-life care. I work with dying people every day, helping them make sense of their lives, looking back over what their life meant, what their work meant, what their life means now as they approach death. And I can promise you, there will not come a day when you are getting close to death and you look back on what you've done and you will regret not deporting more families. That won't happen. But I can tell you what will happen if you take that money. You will be the reason people disappear, that there are holes left in our community, that people's children will lose friends at school, that coworkers will lose their supportive presence at work, that businesses will shut down. Politicians and people in power will not tell you this, but so many people live their lives climbing up ladders and then one day realize the ladder is on the wrong wall. Almost nobody has it figured out when it comes to career. It is a lot of money, but you will live the rest of your life knowing what you did.
I have a different take on those ICE bonuses that they're promoting on the internet. So a $50,000 bonus and $60,000 student loan. And there are a couple of contingencies with those. The $50,000 bonus, depending on the report you read, the $50,000 is paid out over 3 or 5 years. So depending on the report, and the student loan is up to $60,000. And so as with any corporation, you always have to read the fine print. And if you're going to do anything involving a Donald Trump run U.S. government, you better darn well read the fine print, because it's never going to be what they're promoting. Now, here's my different take on it. That's not unusual, that you have to work for a specific amount of time in order to get the money. So if you are one of those people thinking you just sign up, get your $50,000, and then go AWOL, it doesn't work like that. They're going to pay that out over a period of time, 3 to 5 years. So now, here's my different take on it. Having worked in corporate America for 40 years and been part of recruiting organizations, there are times when you have to ramp up quickly. And so you do giant job fairs and cattle calls and big old things like that. And if you don't get enough applicants or the type of applicants you want, then you start throwing money at the problem. So you advertise more, but maybe you do sign-on bonuses and things like that, where you start adding perks. And then if you still don't get enough, you start adding more and more. And I think that this is actually a good sign that ICE is throwing this money at recruiting more people. Now, I know in that giant budget, they gave them billions or more dollars and things like that, so they have money to spend. But the fact that they thought they had tens of millions of young white men and some black men and Latino men, let's be honest, who would be so gung-ho to take those jobs that they wouldn't have any problems filling those jobs, that has proven not to be true. They got their first wave, but they also lost employees. That's why they're offering a sign-on bonus for returning employees. So they got that first wave, and you've seen them out there doing all the damage and disappearing people and attacking people. But now they're throwing so much money at it, and I see that as a sign of failure. The very people that they thought would be gung-ho, and they're advertising that all over the internet and on Twitter, come save the homeland, come be patriotic, come do all these things, and get these signing bonuses. They're not getting the people. They're not getting the people. And I think that is actually a good indication that they don't have the pull, and I don't know how you say that. Their market isn't what they thought it was. And I'm not surprised, because Donald Trump and anyone who works for them are dumb and stupid businessmen. And I think this is a sign that they're not getting what they want. And I think that's okay.
Now, have you guys seen? Have you guys seen why I said Trump is one of the most smartest presidents in the whole world? Or he is the smartest president in the whole world? Anyways, correct me if I'm wrong. He gave these people tactics to use so that he can be able to recruit more persons. But the question is this a trap? This 50K, is ICE agent lying to us? Because I keep seeing videos online where people say, oh, ICE agents actually lied. They are not paying. They're not doing this. And I saw another video where people were like, it is not a lie. This is what it is. So per person, per illegal person that you're going to be bringing, you're going to be getting $200 per person. So just imagine you bring in 10K. Okay, they said if you bring 10K, now you can get a 50K. So it simply means if I go to the streets and I see anybody and I just assume that this person is an illegal immigrant, I can just grab the person to the office and document $200, done and dusted. Now, until I was able to like meet up. What amount of smartness is this? What like how else can the president be more smarter? How else can a president be more wiser? Anyways, I have a bunch of videos for you guys to catch up on. Let's go catch up on those videos, and then I'll come back with commentaries.
The One Big Beautiful Bill Act that Donald Trump famously signed a little over a month ago boosts the budget of ICE, Immigration and Customs Enforcement, to nearly $80 billion per year. ICE, of course, is a federal law enforcement agency that operates on United States soil, and they are now receiving more funding than most countries spend each year on their military to protect them and keep them safe from foreign attacks. And ICE is now the largest police force on the planet, with nearly $80 billion at their disposal. And a gigantic portion of that is apparently going to be used to hire new agents, because a lot of the ICE agents that are currently on the job absolutely hate it. They hate being the bad guys. They hate being attacked in the media and the press by people on social media. And they want out. They don't want to do the job anymore. They don't like being viewed as the SS or the Gestapo, which is exactly how they're being viewed by the public. ICE is so hated in this country that for the first time in my lifetime, surveys show that a majority of the public thinks we should just let the people come into the country. That's never happened. And a big reason for that, of course, is because of these ICE raids we have seen, where even Republicans like Joe Rogan are turning against ICE. ICE is pretty much well hated, and that hatred is well deserved. But they got a lot more money now. They got a lot of folks that want out. So what are you going to do? Well, if you're ICE, you're going to spend billions of dollars paying people just to join your organization. According to new reports, ICE is now offering up to $50,000 in signing bonuses for people who joined the Gestapo. And if that's not sweet enough, we'll also throw in student loan forgiveness, which I'm old enough to remember just a couple years ago when Republicans told us that's the worst, most horrible thing that could ever happen to this country, and it would immediately plunge us into a Great Depression if we forgave people's student loans. And now they're out there saying, like, we'll not only pay off your loans, we'll give you $50,000 right here. Put it in a big old bag of money, or we'll put it in a suitcase with a dollar sign on it, whatever you want. We'll give you tens of thousands of dollars, pay off all your student loan debt. All you have to do is effectively give us your soul. They're asking people to sell their souls to the federal government to go round up innocent people and throw them in concentration camps. They are the Gestapo. They are the SS. And the people that currently work there know that, which is why they want out. It gets even worse. Let me read you this. The Trump administration has authorized the deployment of the National Guard to immigration detention centers in 20 states in the coming weeks, according to a private memo to
ICE is now offering a $50,000 bonus for people to join the ICE agent and their whole program. Right now, they're desperate and they want more people to join the ICE family. They need help. And you're pretty much going to be doing activities all across the nation. You will be enforcing the Donald Trump administration laws. And you're going to have to detain as many immigrants as you can. Prior to this, the bonus was $30,000. But apparently that didn't work. A lot of people still didn't really budge. They didn't get surprised or excited. And now it went from $30,000 all the way to $50,000. And I have noticed that in a lot of the applications that I go on, there's always an advertisement that comes out that says join ICE, become a federal agent. And they always turn off their comments because you already know how people are going to respond to that ad. So that's very smart of them to turn off the ads. The advertisement also states that if you join ICE, you're going to become the hero of America and everybody in your family is going to love you. Let's keep in mind that these heroes have broken up so many families and have left so many children in tears. But I'm very curious to know, what are your thoughts about all this down below in the comments? And like always, don't forget to follow for more viral news. Ciao, pescado.
Take it to the left, to the right, to the front, to the back. Take it to the left. A lot of people have different opinions to say, guys. And I just want to know, which one will I really believe that is correct? Is it the ICE agent lied? As far as I'm concerned, this is a trap. You understand? And this is why I call this a trap. For those ones that will come to my comment section to come and attack me. It is a trap because Trump is now seeing that, or the ICE agent organizations are now saying that a lot of ICE agents are no longer happy with their job. They're no longer happy doing the job. You know, when we have some of these policemen and when we see these policemen, like, we do not like them because they collect bribe, like, that is like an opposite of ICE. So ICE are no longer happy doing their job, because if you go on internet, you can never see people appreciating ICE. You see people bashing ICE agents east, west, north, and south. I think there was a time I saw that ICE agents are even quitting their job. Some ICE agents actually quit their job because they said they want their family safety. They want people to stop bashing them the way people are actually bashing them. So I feel like since there is a lot of decrease in ICE, or ICE agents are now bringing too much complaining and they're no longer catching those illegal immigrants as they are supposed to, boom, boom, boom. Trump now wake up and said, let's forgive their student loan. Let's say anybody that is going to join us, you're going to get $50,000. And by the time these people calculate, they now see that, this money is big, oh, you will now start grabbing people. I don't know if someone is actually understanding what I'm saying. I don't know if someone is actually understanding. You will not start bringing people like you. Let's continue this video.
Let me get this straight. Now ICE is offering $50K sign-on bonuses and student loan forgiveness to attract new hires. I could have sworn that y'all had a problem when Biden was trying to do this. I could have sworn when Biden was trying to do student loan forgiveness, we didn't have the money. It was irresponsible. We was awarding laziness. But now y'all got the money to do it when it comes to kidnapping motherfuckers. Now it's okay to forgive student loans as long as they want to join in to kidnap people and deport them to torture prisons. Now student loan forgiveness is okay. Now it's patriotic. But when Biden was trying to do it, it was a fucking problem. See, it's not about them not having the money. It's about control. They want to make sure that if they're giving out student loan forgiveness, it's to the people they want. It's for the people that they want to have student loan forgiveness. Because they don't want it for everybody. Y'all already know the people they don't want it for. So as long as you get with their program and join their Gestapo, then it's cool. It's not a problem now.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw, but ICE announced that they're going to be giving out a $50,000 signing bonus plus student loan forgiveness and like just a loan forgiveness, which is insane. It's totally insane. And like, so I had a thought, like, why don't we just join it? Why don't we all just join get all the benefits and just do a terrible job, do a horrendous job, just get the signing bonus and then get fired. You know, like, it's crazy because I think they're assumed to get 76.3 billion over the course of the next 5 years, which is insane, bro. All these cuts, PBS, like, bro, I could go on a tangent about this. You guys know how much I go for our community here in Seattle, our Latino community. I don't know, just seeing this is wild. I know they announced it like 4 days ago, 3 days ago, but you know, I had to be vocal about it. And just because you guys don't see or hear people talk about ICE anymore, it's still going on. It's still going on in our community. I think like 3 days ago there was ICE in Capitol Hill, like the cars. I saw it on where you know where ICE sightings were, but it's still prevalent in our communities. And yeah, man, to the people, you know, just be safe, be careful, and it's still going on, like it or not. It's only gonna get, with all this funding, it's only gonna get more visible, you know. And especially, like, I don't know if you guys, how much you guys are chronically online, but seeing all like the LA, what's going on in LA, and like yeah, whatever. Y'all, I get so passionate, but yeah, man, be careful.
All the new ICE agents, I hope you know you got ripped off by Trump once again, because you know this 50K bonus you guys all happy about, that's after 5 years, and it's up to 50K. So guess what? Most of you all probably getting about $200 after 5 years. Congratulations! And I know you guys are going to act like you don't really care, so what? But no, you guys all care. Trump ripped you off again. Woo! Good job, sheep. Mega cult.
Anyways, a lot to say it. Make your choice. If you still want to join ICE agent, feel free. Do it. Join. Don't even look back. If you still want to grab illegal people, make sure, please, that those people are really illegal. Because I saw a particular video whereby they were grabbing an 18-year-old boy. And the boy was like, I was born and brought up here in America. And they can't even give the boy a chance to be like, okay, let's prove your documents. Let's see your document. Let's be sure that you are legal. You understand? But no, they just camp, throw into their car, and move. Are you still willing to join ICE agent this 2025? I'm not saying it's actually a bad thing to join, though. I'm not saying. And I'm not saying that among these ICE agents, they are not good people, right? They are good people. I can say that 100% every single time. It is not everything that is bad. But my own problem is, you people should please be doing your investigation very well to be sure that these immigrants are illegal. Me, I will keep saying it. If your stay is illegal, they should deport you. I don't really have a problem with that. You deserve to be deported if your stay is illegal. But if your stay is legal, and at the end of the day, mother is leaving father behind, children leaving parents, parents leaving children, children being deported, parents staying in the US, and so on and so that, it's painful. It's heartbreaking to see families just shut out for no reason, to see boyfriend and girlfriend that are even about to get married, just that. And if you check all of this, you now find out that these people are illegal. They are legal immigrants. Sorry, not illegal. They are legal immigrants. So anyways, let me know what you think about this video. Do you think that Trump is really acting really smart? Do you think that they are going to be giving the 50K that they've promised, as promised? Let me know in the comment section. Anyways, if you have not subscribed, subscribe. Like this video, drop your comment, and lastly, do not forget to share. And yes, with no further ado, like I always say in my videos, I'm going to be safe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye guys. I love you. Mwah.